Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 4. Well, it's the moment that a lot of you have been waiting for, or at least have been asking about, is today I'm going to show you how to defeat some of the most difficult enemies in the game, specifically the Treans and the Riders, which are probably the two most difficult enemies in the game to defeat for sure. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is, before I actually get into this, I'm going to kind of get my preparations going. What I'm going to do is I need to level up my characters a little bit because we're not quite strong enough to defeat a Trean right away. And I'm basically going to be using the same strategy that I use against the Trunks, except we just need to be a little bit stronger. So what I'm going to do, and I was actually planning to do this anyway, is I'm going to go and I'm going to fight the bots at Sinchon there. And I'm going to fight the bots enough so that all of the characters in my party learn every skill that they can learn in the game. And I believe, basically what I need to do is I need to fight bots until Urshan gets up to level 45. And once Urshan gets to level 45, then they will have all the skills that they need in order to have every skill in the game. And that should be enough power for us to defeat the Treans as well. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to switch my masters around. Yes. And I'm going to switch my masters around so that I'm going to get let's see, I'm going to get Sias studying with, I'm going to get Sias studying with, not with Bunyan anymore. Ursula still with Bunyan is fine because I want her to get all of her stats. But Sias, I want to get physical attack going as well as continue to boost agility. So I believe, no, not, where's Khan? Not Khan, is it? Yeah, no, that doesn't really help me. Bunny doesn't really help me. Who was I having him study with? I think it was it Una, maybe? Yeah, but I don't like the... Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. This is who I want. Yeah, because it's attack by 3, agility by 1. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat. I was looking at magic for some reason. Yeah, so you're going to study with Khan, and then I'll just get him back on Bunyan to get the 100% hit chance when I'm fighting the Treans. And you know, if I need to fight a couple more extra battles to get him back, to get it back solidified, that's completely fine. I'll do that. So, okay, so now I'm going to go fight some bots, and I will be back, and I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm going to go fight some bots until all of my characters have learned every skill in the game, basically until Urshan is at level 45, and then I'll be back. Okay, so you can see by the timer I've spent about 2 hours fighting bots in Sinchon. And if you can't remember how to defeat the bots, go back and watch one of my old videos. I believe it's episode 56 where I show you how to defeat the bots at this level in the game. And I'll post a link to that video in the video description there. But anyways, so let me show you where I've got my characters at. So basically what I wanted to do is get Urshan up to level 45, because at that point, she learns Primus, which is the final spell in the game that he can learn, whatever it is. And it's basically a breath attack. So it's essentially a similar attack to what Ryu has. Now, I'll probably show it off, but I'll never use it in most combat situations. But that gives me a good reference point for where to build my characters. So, we're getting ready to take on some Treans. So let me go over my setup. Every aspect of my setup for you so that you can see exactly what we're doing. And the reason that I'm doing this, and we're going to start by going to the Fairy Village, is I'm posting this, I'm going in great detail because I'm posting this video not only for the LP, but if somebody's just doing a Google search for how to face Treans, how to defeat Treans, I want to give everybody all the information that they need in order to do that. So, let's start by taking a look at the Fairy Village. And I've got 4 barracks set up with 3 fairies in it each, and 1 conductor, and then 7 fairies to hunt for food. So basically what this does is this means that this Fairy Village is self-sustaining, and I don't ever have to come back here again. So that's the first part of it. Second part of it is, let's go over our masters. Well, actually, no, I can do that. I can do that here. Okay, so the party that I'm going to be using for this is going to be Nina, Ursula, and Sias. So let's go over their equipment real quick. Well, no, it won't. I can do it this way. Okay, so for Ursula, she's got her best equipment, the Ouroboros, the Angel's Vest, and the Shaman's Ring. Doesn't really matter with her. With Sias, this is important. You need to have this, a 2-hit weapon, preferably the Slicer, King's Armor, and Speed Boots, which is important. And Bunyan needs to be Sias's master. And you need to have done a little bit of training with Bunyan, with Sias studying under Bunyan, to guarantee that the hit percentage rate is going to be 100%, because that is incredibly crucial. And for Ursula, there she is, same thing. You want an attack all weapon with Ursula. In this case, she has the mortar, which is, you can purchase that. I believe you can purchase that in Chato. But anyways, it's pretty easy to obtain if you just go through the game regularly. And I've got a Diana's dress on her, which, again, doesn't really matter. The only thing I really care about with Ursula is her attack weapon, and it needs to be able to hit everybody. And she also needs to have studied with Bunyan so that her hit rate is 100%. As far as skills go, for Ursula, you need to have Triple Blow and War Shout. Those are the two main things that you need for her. For Nina, you need to have Fairy Charge and Megaphone. That's going to be the two most important skills for her. And then for Sias, Last Resort. And really, you can put Charm on Sias if you want. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put Charm on Sias as well. And I'll go over that real quick. When you're fighting the bots, also, you've got you're going to earn so much Aurum that it's ridiculous. So, yeah, like I got 21 Aurum, so it's all good. So I'm going to, let's see. So I'm going to get rid of Charm. Yes. And I'm going to add that. Where is it? I'm going to add that to Sias. And I'll show you why I'm doing that there in just a little bit. Okay. Yes, that's good. That's fine. And that's everything that I need. So let's go ahead and enter the abandoned village now. And let's get ready to take on some Treants. All right, here we go. And here we go. Got them right off the bat. All right, so we have 6 Treants here. So let me show you how to defeat these guys. All right, first thing we want to do is cast Megaphone. And then Ursula is going to use War Shout. Sias is going to cast Last Resort. Oh, I'm sorry. The skills that you need with Sias, I should have gone over this, is Last Resort and Tiger Fist. Those are the two most important skills you need with Sias. Okay, so first round, Nina will reduce their defense. Treants have 60,000 HP, so basically we need to be able to do a ton of damage in a short amount of time. And you want to make sure that the fairies will power up your characters by at least 50%. Otherwise, this won't work. And then Sias converts all of his defense into power. And gets a little combo boost there. Doesn't really matter. Okay, second round. Same thing. Megaphone again. War Shout again. And I'm going to have Sias actually charm one of the Treants. Because there's actually an item that we can get from them that I would like to get. It's a fairly common drop, but this will ensure that I get it. Okay, so Megaphone a second time reduces their defense to 0. And then the War Shout a second time gets our attack power to maximum. Essentially doubles it. And now we'll be able to get an additional item from the Treant, which I want. Very good. All right, time to let everything fly. Now, the Fairy Charge. Now, okay, so basically the attack pattern now is Fairy Charge, Triple Blow, and Tiger Fist. Now watch this. Now the purpose of Fairy Charge, now you also have to make sure that the combo hits. Perfect. Okay, the purpose of Fairy Charge is, oh, you've heard this music before. The purpose of Fairy Charge is not to do damage, it's just to get the combo going. Boom! There you go. And it's to do a little bit of damage, but it's mostly to get the combo going. There we go. Very good. Now watch this. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah! Look at how much damage I'm doing there. Whew! But notice that didn't even kill the Treants. That's completely fine, actually. Now, basically, we just do the same thing again, and this should kill them. Because it didn't refresh as much HP as they have. So this, again, if this combo hits again. right, there you go. So if this combo hits again, this should kill them. And come on, Sias. There you go. And that's it. And that's how you defeat the Treants. Woohoo! Very nice. And we get some experience there. And for defeating the Treants, and it's a fairly common drop, is you get the Nunchaku, which is the best weapon in the game for Cray. So at this point, what I will do is let's give him that. So 5% to critical hit chance. It knocks his hit percentage down 10%, so I'm going to get him to start studying with Bunyan so that his hit percent rate will be 100%. And that's how you defeat the Treants. Woohoo! Okay, one more enemy I'm going to show you today, and then we'll call it a day. And it's time for us to take on the Rider. So I'm back here at Mukto, and I'm in this room at the top of the ruins at Mukto. And again, if you can't remember how to get there, just go back and watch one of my old videos, and it'll show you how to get there. But chances are, if you're looking up how to defeat a Rider, you already know where to do this. So let's go over the setup real quick. The party that I'm going to be using for this battle is going to be Ryu, Cray, and Sias. Now I'm breaking my rule a little bit, and I've actually equipped another slicer on Ryu so that he has a two-handed weapon, because I'm pretty sure this is the only way that you can do this at the levels that I'm at. Now if you want to wait, there is a way to get a better weapon, two-handed weapon with Ryu, but that will happen a little bit later in the LP. So we'll be able to see that eventually. But if you have a slicer, that's the only way that this is going to work. As far as our skills go, let's take a look at that. For Ryu, I have War Shout on him, Shadow Walk, and Celerity or Celerity. That's the only way that this will work. For Cray, I've got Triple Blow on him. That's the only one he's going to need. Whoops. Sorry. And for Sias, I've got Last Resort, and that's really all you need on him. Now, the other thing that you want to have equipped is kind of a backup are Soul Gems on all of your party. And what Soul Gems do is, if you die, you come back to life automatically. Now, honestly, it won't really matter for the strategy that I'm using, but it could be used as a backup just in case. So, let's see if we can face off against a Rider and go from there. All right, here we go. Now, first turn, use Celerity, or however you say it. Second turn with Sias, I'm going to use Vitalize with him. There we go. And with Nina, I'm going to use Vitalize as well. There you go. Celerity there. And that basically maxes out all of his stats. Now remember, you can only use it once every 3 hours. Now we use Vitalize, and what this does is, it gives a 20% boost to all of those stats to your entire party. So that's freaking awesome. We're going to do that again. Yeah. Look at that. So now 40% to all of our stats are already boosted. Okay, he's using Ragnarok. This actually is good. Glad he's doing this. Okay, good. Eesh. Well, all right. Again, you need to be a little bit lucky, but we're still in good shape. Okay, now, second turn. Bring Cray in. Ryu is going to cast War Shout, and Sias is going to cast Last Resort. Now, the trick is I need Sias to survive. If Sias survives, then we're going to be fine. If he dies, then you have to start over. There we go. Now, Last Resort. Now, as long as Rider hits Cray, then we're okay. Oh, good, perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Now, I should be able to do enough damage with this combination to win. Okay, Triple Blow. Shadow Walk, which gets a guaranteed hit, and we should do it twice because of his Slicer. And then Sias, Shining Blade. Now, if all is done correctly, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna have Sias go first because it should do more damage. Shining Blade. Is that right? Let me check my... no, because you used Last Resort. Just kidding. Ryu should go first. And use Shadow Walk, and then Sias should use Shining Blade. Yep. Now, if this is all done correctly, this should do enough damage to kill him. We need to do 40,000 damage in one turn to kill him. There's that. Come on. Good. All right, come on, Sias. Do your thing, buddy. Yes. No, I missed it by 65 damage. Okay, come on, hit Cray, hit Cray, hit Cray. Okay, hopefully this won't do too much. Uh-oh, come on, hopefully it's just a stats thing and not a damage thing. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, Cray will get up from the soul gem. Okay, we still might be okay. We still might be okay. Because unfortunately the stats reset. Okay, so he gets 20,000 HP. That's okay. We still might be okay. Shadow Walk, and I'm just going to go ahead and do Shining Blade. Because we're still able to do about 20,000 damage with this combination, and I only missed it by a little bit, so we still should be okay. There you go. All right, come on, Cray. If we can just do a little, like 2,000 more damage, we're in good shape. Got him! Woo! And that's how you defeat a rider. Very good. And there you are. Sometimes if you defeat a rider, they drop a cursed sword, which is, like, I think if you power it up, it becomes the best weapon in the game for Ryu. I'm not going to use it, but it's there. And that is how you defeat the two most difficult enemies in the game. So now what I'm going to do is, actually, there's one more thing that I want to show you before we're done. So I'll meet you back on the world map. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you today is how to get 12,000 damage in one hit. And I figured this out, finally. And I'll show you how this works. So, let's start by getting into a battle. And it really doesn't matter. As long as you have a certain skills, a certain skill set, then you'll be just fine. Okay, so first thing that I want to do is, let's see, who has War Shout? I think it's Cray has War Shout. No, was Ryu had War Shout? Yeah, Ryu has War Shout, so that's fine. So let's use War Shout, and then I want to use Megaphone. Let's see, who has Megaphone? Does Nina have it? Yep. So use Megaphone, and then is that all I want to do? No, I'm gonna have Urshan use, because Douse. This is the ability that you need to have, so let's use that. Okay. War Shout. And again, the only reason I'm doing this battle is just to show you how to get 12,000 damage in one hit. Or, yeah, I don't necessarily even need to win the battle. Megaphone. Good. And Douse. And what Douse does is make them, yeah, so extra resistant to fire. And lose even a little bit more defense, which is great. Okay, so they get refreshed. All right, basically, let's do this again. So we can get everything to minimum. And Urshan, I don't really care about you. All right, very good. And I know the Trean has been refreshed. Let's just War Shout one more time. I have to admit, that's pretty catchy, actually. All right, and Megaphone. And there you are. Very good. Okay, next step. Turn Ryu into a dragon. Oops. No! Back up. You're actually going to turn into the weird dragon. So do that. And now, let's see. Defend and defend. Yep. I also have the Slicer on Ryu. And I'm okay in using this because you probably have one with Slicer, or with Sias. Any two-handed weapon will work for this. It can be a Firangi, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a two-handed weapon on Ryu, then this will work. Okay, very good. As long as the Trean hasn't run away, we can do this. Now cast Flame Strike on the Trean that has been doused, and you should be able to do enough damage to do 12,000. Let's see if this works. Yep. If it's a trunk, you'd probably even kill it by this point. But, all right, there you are. Very good. And eventually they'll run away. Because I think if they're around for like 6 turns... they eventually run away. So just keep doing that, and then you should be good to go. I don't know if you have to win the battle. I don't think so. I think you just have to get the 12,000 in order for it to work. But so I kind of wish I fought Trunks so I could show killing one, but whatever. Okay, you know what? That's enough of this. Let's get out of here. I can't get away. They're just standing there. Ugh. This is my life, BTS University. Okay, and Ryu's back to his original form. That's fine. Okay, so let's get out of here. Hopefully. Okay, well anyways, I'm going to get out of here, and now I'll meet you back at the top of Bunyan's hut. So again, just warp to the hut, and then I'll meet you there, and then we'll talk to Bunyan to get our final skill that I can learn. Oh, now it lets me run away. Ugh, thanks, game. Thanks for being useless. Okay, made it back here to Bunyan's hut. Now that I've done 12,000 damage in one hit, I should be able to get the skill that I want from Bunyan. How's it going? Yep, sure am. Yeah, I whooped a lot of ass in this episode, so... Haha! There it is! Got 12,000 damage in one hit. Oh, well, what did you think? I sure am. Fantastic. And the skill that we learn is Final Hope. And basically what Final Hope does... Yeah, so it's kind of like Celerity in that you're invulnerable for 3... Well, I mean, that is you only use it once every 3 hours. But basically, you're invincible for 3 turns, and then you die. So basically, it's your final push towards the end. So I'm not going to use it for right now, but it's there. Well, there you go. Find it ourselves, or I could just look it up on the internet. All right. Thank you very much. And that is all of the optional stuff that I can do in Breath of Fire 4 for now. So now what I can do is I can go and head to the final area of the game. But what dangers await us in the very bowels of Fulu's castle? You'll have to wait till next time to find out. Till then, this is BCSBuster signing off. Don't forget to like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, BCSBusterLP. Check out my blog. Check out my donations page. And as always, take care, y'all.